Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I wanted to check out this emergency frequency radio signal from Vault 101 that we got at a certain point. I think it was after the whole Project Purity dad die situation. When we next went to Megaton after that time, we received this emergency frequency signal. So we're gonna check that out and see what it is.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101.
Okay.
Message begins.
But this is just a quick thank you to my new friend. Thank you for bringing me what I've been searching for all these years.
She's not bad. Okay. Trouble on the home front. Oh no. So, Amata was our childhood friend from Vault 101. And turns out her dad's gone a little bit crazy. So we're gonna have to go back to the mother vault, the home vault. Let's go back to Vault 101. Oh. Who did that? Anyway. Here we go. What was that? I got another signal. Vault 101 PA system. Signal lost. As soon as I choose it, it says signal lost. Wonder if I have to exit. PA signal found. Vault 101 PA signal found. There's nothing on it. It's gonna get really annoying though. Keep it on for a little bit and see if anything happens. Password Amata entered. Here we are, back again. Okay. Home sweet home. Uh-oh. Who's that? Jim Wilkins. I don't remember you. Oh, who else have we got? Steve Armstrong. Did you get him? Bunch of dead people.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I almost didn't recognize you with the wall on your face. I need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Yeah. What was Dad thinking, to be completely honest? He's meant to be smart. Dad would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that.
Yeah, I've got some
Meanwhile,
fighting
some of your old
experience.
friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
So, wait, why don't the rebels just leave then?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Oh, so they're not really willing to leave. They just want to have a little taste of the outside. I'll see what I can do about all this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Thank you, Officer Gomez. These knuckleheads down here, they don't know. I'm a different person now. Look at me, I've got a plasma rifle. It's enough messing around. Let's actually get into the vault. If we still have some time at the end of this, I would like to try and see if I can talk to Sydney. I'm kind of scared about going back to Underworld. What's his name? Mr. Crawley was not happy with me last time, and he might try and kill me.
Down below, before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Brotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay
Tunnel
back!
snakes. Wait. Don't shoot.
Holy crap!
Don't you know
Holy
enough to
crap.
stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Oh, Officer Taylor. Might be time to retire, maybe. What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting. Her old ticker just couldn't take it
Oh,
anymore.
that's sad. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yes, you do.
You're crazy!
You're crazy. Freddy. Lower level. I don't want to go there yet. Inaccessible. Oh, that's the lower level again. Stop. Lower level. Oh. Well, don't mind me. And this? Inaccessible. Can't see. Just like hit forehead on the glass trying to look in.
You don't belong here anymore.
Let's... Okay, I'm just going to have a look. Just have a look upstairs first, maybe? Does that seem like a good idea? Nah, let's go
Big idea.
down... Where was I? Let's go downstairs first. Because I think that was going to take us straight to the Overseer, and I want to do that last. I want to talk to the Overseer last. I want to be able to talk to the rest of the vault first. Chip Taylor, don't remember half of these people. Especially Chip Taylor. I'm getting some funny frame rates. I don't know if that's translating on the... Not frame rates, but... Hey, Wally, it's just me.
Oh boy, are you in trouble?
Tell me about the rebels.
What do you expect from idiots like them?
I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this.
Involved in or what? What happened down here?
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
Rude. I'm gonna go.
Yes, you do.
And take all your shit. No, I'm not, because you've got shit. I'm rich. Yeah, I've got like really like staggery movement. Hopefully that's not translating to video. I can deal with it, but I'd feel bad if everyone else has to deal with it as well.
You don't belong here anymore.
Stanley?
I don't know that I should be talking with you.
Tell me about the rebels.
It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it.
It's a bit different now, Stanley. What happened down here?
With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yes, you do.
At this point, just leave. Everyone should just leave. Why is there a bed out here? What's this? Inaccessible. Did I miss anything? No. Ladies? Didn't think I walked through the ladies. Who was just in here? Was it Stanley? Stanley. Wrong bathroom. Is this Butch's apartment? This is where I saved Butch's mum from the roaches. So Gomez already spoken to him. Ooh, cafeteria. Ah. Happy times. My 10th birthday, was it? Actually, I probably had every birthday here, come to think of it. Oh, Janice. Oh no. Oh, that takes me back to the atrium. Let's continue. That takes me back to the atrium. I think that's the blocked side, maybe? Who's that? Is it you?
Damn.
Butch?
Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Help? Kind of help.
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
He's a barber. Nice. You could be a barber out there. What do you think you're going to do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen.
Okay.
Hey, play your cards right. Maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel snakes. You gave me a jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
I want to see what he's going to say about the raider option. You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders are out there.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet.
Okay.
Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Butch, what do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Can you give me a haircut?
Sure,
Oh my god,
fine,
he can.
whatever.
He'll give you a haircut. That's okay. That's okay, Butch. That's so funny. Why should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amata anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
What happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, Guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Did you have something to do with it? Some people don't want to leave. They just want it safe. Why don't you just let the people who want to leave, and then your resources aren't going to be strained. You can just... You can stay. Whoever wants to stay can stay, and they can fix the filtration system, etc., and just carry on living. I don't know. I'll be going now.
Catch you later. Maybe.
And just let whoever wants to go, go. Oh,
It's good to
Susie
see
Mac.
you again. You're alive!
You sound like Moira. Tell me about the rebels.
I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place.
What happened down here?
A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
No. She's the only one who hasn't been like, yeah, you should go. Oh,
It's
Old
good,
Lady
oh, it's
Palmer.
good to see you're back from outside. It
Can't
can
believe
be
you made
dangerous
it.
out there for someone your age.
someone your age. Tell me about the rebels.
Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
Oh yeah, because they let my dad in. I wonder if they let anyone out. Kind of like in the TV show. What happened down here?
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but
saw
I know
it.
it was the overseer.
Yep. Have to go now.
Oh, please be careful.
Jonas died at the hands of the overseer. I remember. I was there. Oh, that's hang on. Let's just check what's over here. Atrium? It's the other side of that blocked door. And clinic. Oh, Amata.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
I sure did. Yeah, I came back as soon as I heard you were in trouble. I didn't. I took my time. But she doesn't need to know that.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved my life back then, Amata. The least I can do is help you out.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed, but then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found out about that when I left. I guess I should have told you.
What? How long did you know about this?
Told you.
You know what? Never
When I
mind.
left.
What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives, and that people have died for that lie. And even now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the outside.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
It's pretty shit out there. Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Tell me what happened that night.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to!
I think I have a solution for your vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear I will stop your father and his guards. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him. all right?
You know violence isn't my style, Amata. Don't worry.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Lying is apparently my style, though.
It's good to see you again.
Why is everyone looking like they need to pee?
It's good to see you again.
I might turn off that PA system because it's not really doing anything. Christine Kendall.
Wow, you're back.
I sure am. Tell me about the rebels.
I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too.
What happened down here?
Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out. I really did. But it was just too hot.
I'm sorry.
I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either.
Well, he's dead, so you can't really do anything to him. I'm gonna go.
Bye.
So she wants to get out. Here's my bright idea. Throw the Overseer in prison. Let whoever wants to leave, pretty much just Butch. That's okay. Let whoever wants to just try out the outside, maybe have a go at trading or something. Something, you know, easy, light. And come back. And they have that option to come back if they want to. Give them like a password or something. And whoever wants to stay in the vault can stay. That seems like a pretty good system to me. But
I never thought you'd be back.
Who are you? Freddy Gomez.
Hey, good to see you again.
Oh. I can't believe they almost shot you.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
Can you tell me about the rebels?
The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault.
What happened down here?
Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Which one was Paul again? I can't remember. I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Can't remember half of you. Oh. Mr. Handy, what have you done?
How may I serve you, mistress?
Oh, was Beatrice the one who gave me the weird poem? Andy.
Another patient.
Andy.
What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy?
Maybe none of those.
Hysterectomy?
Maybe none of those. So what's your take on this whole situation?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Andy, what happened? All this blood.
Yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
I think you had some other options. Wait, they made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action.
Of course he did.
And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvellous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
Okay. I have to go now.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
I'm not letting him heal me. So... medical data. Did I read these? I'll just read them. Freddy's VDS is getting worse. Most days he can't even get out of bed. It's VDS. You know what VD is? VDS. I cannot find what VDS means. VDS disease. VDs. VDS. Venereal. Okay. Freddy's VDS is getting worse. Most days he can't even get out of bed. When he does manage to function, Freddy hides his insecurities and low self-esteem behind a bully's mask. Vault-Tec medical protocols dictate the prescription of anti-anxiety medication. Vault depression syndrome, not venereal disease. Although now I feel silly. Prescription of anti-anxiety medication when Vault depressive syndrome is involved. But do I really want to string the kid out on chlorpromazine for the rest of his life? I'm not going to get into it. Okay, Stanley. Stanley continues to suffer from severe and chronic head pain. I've been feeding him aspirin like it's candy, but I'm reticent to give him anything stronger. He blames the lighting in his quarters, and though eye strain is certainly compounding the problem, the headaches are actually a symptom of overwork and lack of sleep. Knowing Stanley and the schedule the overseer has him on, the problem isn't likely to get better anytime soon. So it's aspirin indefinitely. That's a shitty way to live. Marta. Once again, the overseer has insisted on being in the room for Amata's examination, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know he doesn't trust me, he never has, but I honestly believe the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointments is because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is sad. Amata's a great girl, and the chance of her doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever, is so unlikely it's not even worth mentioning. Okay, goodbye. Experiments? Experiment 27 something. The cells are still replicating normally, no mutation, thank God. If whatever's out there could penetrate this vault, I can't even begin to imagine what the overseer would do. So it's getting into the vault. That's why he left. Next experiment. After borrowing a few more water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic, I've finally been able to affect the latest sample. It's not much, but considering what I have to work with, a definite step in the right direction. But this new experiment was also monumental for another reason. It's the first time Jonas has assisted me. He's suspected forever, I know. So I guess it was inevitable. And his help has been invaluable. I just hope he knows what he's got himself into. So they were doing experiments on the water in the vault. And there was a hidden safe. Average. I am above average. Ooh. Rocket launcher schematics. 300 bottle caps. I'm rich. And home sweet home. A note that we can listen to.
Here we are. Nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101.
It's good to see you again.
It's so cold down here. Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine. I so wish you were here with me. How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully. But I've dealt with worse.
Okay, so that's pretty much when my dad got to the vault then.
Overseer's mind.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Okay, so we're going to try and find the overseer now.
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Next best thing. I've already spoken to everyone. Upper level. Right? I think. creepy. Is that him? Work is work.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Sorry. Sorry, Wilkins' children, but he shot first. Didn't shoot first. Jail cell. Who's he got in jail? Who's in jail? Who's that? Wait, but I have the password. Unlock. Confidential. From Chief Officer, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us. Or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance, make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan. Oh, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. Wow, the security guards went a bit rogue. Ooh. Jail cell. I've already got the password. How do I... Ooh, cool. Should be unlocked now. Who's that? Mr. Broch? My teacher.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it?
Nope.
Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
I read all about it. What did you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there.
I already did.
I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Tell me about the rebels.
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late.
What happened down here?
It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
I have to go.
Watch yourself down here.
Low level. How interesting. Oh, we haven't been in the reactor either. Should we do that actually before we go to the Overseer? Just real quick. I want it. I want the grenades. How'd they get iguana on a stick if they're not allowed out? I don't think that's a vault, dude. Maintenance term. Oh, I think I can sabotage. Who's that? Stanley? I think I can sabotage the vault from here. We'll quickly just unlock it and see if it's got anything else on it. That was easy. Test hydroponic system. Fully functional. Test air filtration system. Fully functional. Ooh, what happens if I begin water chip service? Run water chip diagnostic. Functional. Run systems purge. I think that's... Begin manual service. System disengaged, do not run purge. End manual service. System re-engaged. Enjoy your water. Okay. Hopefully that didn't ruin anything. No, it doesn't look like it did. So I think if you purge it, it sabotages the vault. Oh, it's Stanley. Stanley, we used to be friends. You gave me my Pip-Boy. And now look at you. You're a weenie. Okay, so that's really all there is down here. It's just the, what's in here? Oh! Target practice. Target practice. Takes me back. Yeah, I think the main thing is that I can sabotage the vault down here. Otherwise, doesn't look like there's any good loot or notes or anything. So let's head back up to the upper level and carry on with our adventure. So I just came from security. I let Mr. What's-His-Face out. Computer room is blocked. Ooh, overseer's office. Getting close. What's in here? This is the overseer's, like, house, right? Oh, some bobby pins. It's like a martyr's room and overseer's office key. Overseer's office key. It's wide open, but I thought I'd take the key anyway. Very ominous.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
To be honest, I can't really argue with him, because my dad leaving did start this whole shit that went down. But, like, you're not reacting very well to it. It's all about how you react to things, my dude. Don't try and justify your murders and lies. They were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then, our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue.
The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
But the rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
Wonder if Amata's mum maybe left the vault when James, our dad, came into the vault. That would be interesting to know. I believe I have a solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right, you need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
I feel like these two aren't going to work. Speech checker's probably going to work. You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations.
Oh, that's so gross.
My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, it's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism.
Truly
but I suppose you have a
Emmy.
point, in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's
Blathering.
mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Amazing. Honestly, I think that is the only time that I have not ended up killing the overseer. What is this? It's like electrical stuff. Pretty sure. Can I take this? No one can see me, right? Yeah, nice. No one's ever gonna know it was me. I'm pretty sure I've read everything in here. Oh no, there is new stuff. The rebels. An alliance of rebels is formed in my vault dedicated to the wholly destructive goal of reopening the vault to the outside world. Marta and Edwin Broch are the leaders of the band, with those ridiculous tunnel snakes making up its muscle, along with a handful of other youths and naive idealists. Attempts to isolate and demoralize the group are proceeding apace. Edwin Broch has been jailed for his attempt to lead a direct attempt to open the vault's door. That's like a writing redundancy. It's too many attempts. And their members have holed up in the old clinic and schoolroom. Their dwindling food and proximity to the dangerous Dr. Andy are sure to drain the morale from their rebellion until they give up and are welcomed back into our happy family again. Amata. It pains me dearly to know that Amata is behind the rebellious element in my vault. If she weren't their leader, it would be a simple matter to break their spirits and bring them back in line with the vault's time-proven isolation plan. But with her as the central figure in their rebellion, I must refrain from the more persuasive tactics at the security's disposal. I will not repeat the mistakes of that night again. The vault cannot afford it, and I cannot bear to drive my daughter further away from me. Despite everything, I take great pride in her natural talent for leadership. When she inevitably comes around, I feel she will make a worthy successor to the position of overseer. So he wasn't all bad. He knew that what happened on the night that I left was wrong. Dogs are cuddling up to each other. There is some, is this new? The Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault-Tech frequency from an organization calling itself the Enclave. Governmental codes are valid according to the Vault's ancient records, and the Enclave put forth an offer of amnesty and unity with the official remnants of the American government in exchange for access to the Vault and its data stores. They claim that our Vault passwords no longer match their records, preventing them from extending their offer in person. After brief negotiation, I have refused entrance to this Enclave. I cannot trust my Vault and its inhabitants to an unknown factor, much less one that would so gallantly suggest abandoning our Vault's great mission. All the more reason to prevent the rebels from opening the Vault to the likes of them. Oh, I wish I read that before. That's such a good point. The Enclave are just gonna come in here and massacre everyone. Oh, shit. I think this is about the ants, isn't it? Yeah. cool. Well, I think that's it. Contact report. Shit. Just have to tell Amata, don't let the Enclave in. They will ruin you. Who's running? Butch.
Lives have been lost. But perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes
Lady
I've
Palmer
made.
walking in like that.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the
my
vault
God.
and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh, she's
I feel
cowering.
quite
It,
worn down. We'll
it
deal
looked
with
like
the
she wanted
details
to
soon,
fight.
in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. Why won't you just leave us alone?
Oh.
You've done enough damage!
Just had
You
a
did it.
wonderful conversation just now. Where did Amata go?
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
It was. I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things, all quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What is it?
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I saved the vault and now you're kicking me out?
No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
A modified utility jumpsuit. Leave Volto 101 forever.
Hey.
But,
Morning.
like,
Hey.
everyone's gonna keep fighting anyway, whether I'm here or not. It's just gonna happen. Yeah, old Lady Palmer walking in during that whole interaction
Sorry
was
to
so
see you
funny.
go.
I never thought
I
you'd
thought she was walking in with like her fists up ready to fight, but she was cowering. Cool. Well, good luck
Why
everyone.
won't you just leave us alone?
Oh my gosh, everyone, just chill out.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
Okay, old man. People are so sensitive. Just by my existence, apparently. Righto, well that's done. And good luck to you all. Quest completed. I'm confused. Are they closing it when they said they'd open it? Enclave report, raid plans. Okay. So, I think I have a tiny bit of time. I wanted to... Before, because my plan for next part was to continue on with the main quest and get that going again. But, so that would mean wrapping up everything that I've got, and I just wanted to go to... I think I just wanted to go to Sydney, to see Sydney, the person, and see if there's any extra dialogue options. So maybe we're just gonna try that. The good news is that this lady is not hostile towards me. was hoping Sydney would be just outside, so I didn't have to go back in.
Hey, you.
Okay.
What's new? Yes?
I think Sydney was in Carol's place. Oh. Oh no.
Where? Need some help with this one?
I'm not doing anything. Dogmeat's doing it all.
Get out!
Quinn. Crowley. Does everyone else hate me? It doesn't look like it. I just let Dogmeat kill him.
Pretty.
No, I'm scared of her.
Good to see you.
Carol, you're not angry with me. We're starting a fight. Crowley and Quinn.
Psychos come to play. They have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. Ain't no use surrendering.
You gonna stare or are you gonna order?
I don't think I've spoken to you, Greta.
Hey, I saw you over there talking to Carol. She's friendly, isn't she? But don't you get any ideas about her, got it? Good. Now do you want something to eat?
What do you do? What do you know about Underworld?
To tell you the truth, hon, I don't really know much about it. All I know is that it used to be some sort of exhibit. Something about hell or the afterlife or something. Tulip knows that sort of stuff. Not like anyone around here ever buys anything from that shop of hers.
I have to go now.
Come back when you're hungry.
I think I remember Carol mentioning, like, Greta was like a girlfriend or like some sort of like a friend or a daughter-like figure. I can't remember which one. Sydney.
So, what can I help with?
Sydney, I found a note from your father. He didn't abandon you.
What? Oh my God! That's his voice!
Oh.
It's really him! I can't believe you brought this to me. Oh, I don't know what to say, but thank you. Wait, here, take my 10mm Ultra SMG. It's never let me down. Besides, I won't really need it anymore.
Wow, unique weapon. That's pretty good. I'm glad we did that.
Later.
That was a great moment. I haven't been carrying too much now though. Let's heal up. And I wanted to do one more thing before we wrap this all up. I thought everyone else in Underworld was going to get mad at me when Mr. Crawley started shooting at me. So I started to panic and I let Dogmeat just do it all. And he did such a good job. Good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. There was one more thing that I wanted to do. And that was to try and find Recopolis for Herbert Daring Dashwood. So I think it's near here. I think it's like pretty much just straight west of here. And I did look this up, but because it was just something that I wanted to do in an attempt to wrap up. Whoa, albino! Rad scorpion. That's different. They are really strong, Jesus Christ. If you kill my dog, I swear to God. Nice job, dog meat. Barely a scratch on you. Wow, I do remember seeing that previously. It's not my first time finding one, but it is a rare occurrence, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, Rhocopolis is somewhere this way, I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to do this in an attempt to wrap up certain interactions with people. It's not really quest lines. Rhocopolis, who are you? Is it like a...
Another Wasteland survivor, huh? Sorry, but I don't got enough to share. Get your own copy of the book and do your own hunting.
Book? What book?
Ain't you heard of the Wasteland Survival Guide? Bought one off a trader, and it's the reason my family's back up to 2 meals a day.
Whoa. Actually, I helped write that book.
Is that so? Well, thanks, stranger. You and that Moira girl done all right by me and mine. Nice writing.
Thank you. Nice to meet a fan. Oh. He just said I did a good job. Okay. Pulse grenade. Bang. Didn't work. Again. Did it work? No. Try again. Critical strike. We win. No! He killed him! My friend! Damn. Got a Wasteland Survival Guide though. Can I read it? Nope. Do I just get another one? Yep. I think in Fallout New Vegas you can find it as well, and it actually increases your survival skill. Rhocopolis. Interesting. It's got a light, so it kind of looks like, it looks like someone's living here. Got a note. Rollings. That's the last of these fucking hole dwellers. Jurley wants to shop them around up north. I'm not sure if they'll make good slaves since their eyesight is so shitty, but that's not our problem. So gather the boys and saddle up. Next, stop the pit. Pit? Interesting. That is a DLC, I believe. Argyle. Oh, Argyle died. Oh man, I have to tell Herbert Daring Dashwood. He did leave a little unarmed bobblehead though. The inscription on the base reads, "When words fail, there's always fists. Unarmed skill has permanently increased by 10 points. Thank you, Argyle. You shall be remembered." Okay, so he's dead. I have to go tell Herbert Daring Dashwood. A very short little unmarked quest. So let's go to Tenpenny Tower and fix that up. Oh, let me in.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
And then that'll be it. And we'll just go back to the main quest line next week. Where was Herbert Daring Dashwood? He was in the like upper level. Ah,
Hey
Herbert.
there!
Just call me Daring.
You're a lot tougher than you look, kid.
Oh, I can't say anything to him. What's it like living in Tenpenny Tower?
Now everyone's calmed down and back to their old selves. Not that I cared much for them to begin with, but they've stopped all the ghoul foolishness. They really are quite ignorant here. But where else can I retire and fit all my trophies?
It's true. I have to go now.
Don't forget to have a little fun out there.
I guess I can't tell him about it. I thought I could. Ah well. Let us finish up, I guess, then. What a adventure we've had. We went back to the vault from which we came and hopefully fix things there. I am not too certain that was a good idea though, opening the vault, because the Enclave have already been in contact with them and will probably go there and just kick them all out probably. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you guys have a great day and the rest of your week, and I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.